Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 5, Smart CRM Coaching with Mona Karda on September the 14th, 2021. Just remember last week, September the 7th, our session was a live Q&A session. So every first Tuesday of the month will be a live Q&A session where you can come with any questions, concerns, or if you simply want to share best practices. Thank you so much and enjoy episode 5. Okay, good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be doing or how to customize your websites. So if you click on the left-hand side where it says Web and IDX, this will populate here your screen, which will say My Website and IDX. Your website URL should be up here. So mine is monacarda.exprealty.com. On this actual page, you will see we've got website manager, site content, blog, embeds, widgets, and everything is listed here. So you can edit by clicking here. Before we do the edit settings, I just wanted to show everyone what else you see on this page. You also see templates. So what the website template I have chosen is Hero, and the current theme is black. Website content, I have not added any testimonials yet, but you definitely can add testimonials. Service area, SEOs, I've listed all of them. So I've got pretty much a lot in there. Custom pages, I've got about 10. You can add as many custom pages as you want, I believe. Don't quote me on that, actually, but you can add quite a few custom pages. I know that for sure. Blog post, you can put up your blogs here, and you have your embeds as well, which can drive more traffic to your site. And of course, there's add-on options, which I have not really gone through thoroughly, but you are most welcome to, where you can just see on a small fee what special add-ons you can get for your website. And remember, for anything that you're not sure about, there's always a blue chat box on the right bottom right-hand corner where you can just click and ask any questions, and somebody's able to respond to your questions immediately or after a few minutes. So site content over here is where you have your testimonials, your service areas and SEOs. You're able to input your keywords, page text, anything that you like. This really helps with Google AdWords. Custom pages, if you click over here, you can add a new page by clicking here, and you can also pick and choose what pages you want to be visible on your site. So I've created quite a few. Some I have not made visible anymore because they were quite older. They're back from February or January. So the newer ones I have ticked off, and you can see that they're blue. You are able to edit them. You are able to delete them. It's up to you, but I just kind of figured, why delete a custom page? Keep it there. You might want to add it on later on, or turn it on, I meant later on. Blogs, you can set up your blogs here. I have actually input a few blogs. Not all of them were published. You can see how many views you get on them. If there's any comments, you can add a post by clicking here as well, and you can mass delete as well. Okay, you can edit as well by clicking here and then clicking the edit button. Okay. Embeds will have your QR codes, website QR code. You should, if you are maybe having any listings that you have, or your business cards, or any type of marketing brochures that you have, you should definitely have your website QR code on it. So you can literally just save this, send it to your printers. They'll be able to put this on for you. You can also use it for brochures, your listings. Your listing actually has its own QR code as well. So not only does your website have one, but your listing will have one as well. If you click here, property search, you can search for your property and get the QR code. This is some of the website widgets that we have, and the seller valuation as well. The last one here are your widgets and what you have in your library. They're broken down by meet the team, default property type widget, feature default widget, financing, home worth, and so forth. So you can kind of play around with this, which ones you want to add, which ones you want to delete. You can clear all if you want, but it's completely up to you on how you want to customize it. Before we get into all of that, I wanted to just go back to the basics, which is the first tab, and it's our website manager. On our website manager, you can see I have uploaded my picture. So let's go to edit settings. And on edit settings, you can see there is a video that they have. It says watch now. It's literally 4 minutes and 29 seconds. It's done by Inside Real Estate. Fantastic video. Just take the 4 minutes to watch it. I truly cannot explain it better than this gentleman does. Just watch the video. He's going to explain what each of these functions are below and what it can do for your website. So before we start on what we want to customize and how we want to customize it, let's take a look and see what our website looks currently. So my website is monakarda.exprealty.com, and trust me, by no means is mine, anything fancy. I have not spent a lot of time on my website, which I should be, but I haven't. So, for those of you who are very creative and have the time, you can do quite a bit with your website, and it's fun. It looks good. This is a reflection of who you are actually when people come to your website. So if you notice here on the top right, I've got the logins. So I've got my Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. And by the way, all of these are recorded. You can click on the YouTube channel and it will take you to my YouTube channel, which is Mona Karda Realtor. And all of these videos are uploaded there. But let's go back to the website. So these icons would be on your website when you edit your profile. That was in episode 1 on how to edit your profile. Here you'll see the buttons or the tabs, I should say: search, sell, your agent, agent profile, our listings, we're hiring, blogs, resources, our resources, contact, and then learn more. So these tabs, you can change the names of them. You can also change the names of these depending on what you want it to say. Learn more are more of your custom pages. So completely up to you on how you want to, customize that. I put my picture here in the middle with my name, sales representative. You can change it to anything that you want. Completely up to you. I've added my logo on the top left there. And you've got, your search criteria here, pictures. You can change the pictures if you don't like them. Your search starts here. If you click on it, it will take you to another setting or another page, I should say, on your website. So you can change anything that you want. If you don't like it side by side full, you don't have to have it that way. Our listings. And then we have, of course, just listed. And of course, we have just reduced. So the, what's reduced in the area. This is a good one because I find a lot of people seem to click on just reduce because we're in a hot market. Prices don't seem to be going down. So this seems to be a very good tab to have on your website. So just keep that in mind. I notice that I get people clicking on this quite a bit. Then of course you've got, here would be about you section, which I have not done yet. It's been about 3 months, so shame on Mona. Definitely going to get that done, but you do want to have a little something about who you are as a real estate agent, what you do, a little bit about you, like who are you, right? Make it fun, make it exciting. I always have a hard time trying to write about myself, but I really should take some time and do that. Latest blog post, you can put your blogs here and the areas that we cover. Now, remember the part where I said that I have all of the areas showing on my website, which is 5,300 and something. You may not want that because this is what it looks like. That's a lot. So if I was trying to find Mississauga in here, trust me, I would be annoyed with this person's website. I'd be like, whoa, that's a lot of like information. That's a lot of cities. Why do I do that? Because I like agent attraction and I want people to come onto my website and see that, you know, we're global. That's why I do it. But if you are more focused on certain areas that you want to, you know, farm or service, then I would suggest that you limit it to the areas that you want to work in. So here, if I wanted to search Mississauga, I could click Mississauga there. So I'm hoping that somebody who does come to my website and wants to search will not go all the way down here to the areas that we cover, because chances are they won't find Mississauga. So these are just some little tricks and tools that I wanted to share with you when you are customizing your website. So let's go back to the KvCore. So here you can pick your template. You can pick Hero or you can pick Foundation. Whichever one you pick, make sure you click Save immediately after, or otherwise the change has not been saved. And if you want to see what the change looks like, you can click View Website. Okay, so Hero or Foundation, right? Yeah, Foundation. And then we have template homepage widget. So we have modern side by side, which is what I have chosen. You can pick luxury, you can pick modern, you can pick standard. It's completely up to you. You can view the examples by clicking here. You can view custom widget layouts. And of course, you can go to the site editor to add custom codes, okay? So let's just click here for a second and go to custom widget layout. Okay, so this is where it takes you over here, where we were at before, where the recruit default widget, meet the team, you know, so forth, whichever one you want to add, financing, if you want to add that, home worth, blogs, like you can add any of these onto your actual website. So let me just go back now to website manager and go to edit settings. Okay. Template theme, you can pick what theme you want. I have chosen black. So where is it black? Right here. Just X that out for now. Right here, you can see it's black here. Okay. And you can add something here if you like. I used to have something here. I just noticed it's not there anymore. So I should probably put something there. Let's go back here. So you can pick whatever you want. Background images, this is amazing. When I started eXp Realty back in April 1st, 2020, they had maybe like 2 pictures in here. And I remember I had to upload my own picture. But now we have so many. Oh, this is the picture that I uploaded. So I love this house. I think it's gorgeous. But anyway, you can pick as many as you want. So every time someone goes on your website, or every time, you know, your website is clicked, a new picture will show up on the background. So you can click with the little check mark here on as many as you want. So that way, anytime someone goes onto your website, they can see a new picture and it looks like, you know, that you're updating your website, which is nice, right? Especially with fall around the corner, you might want to pick something different. Depends on the feel and the vibe of your website and what you want to do. If you do not like any of these, you are welcome to upload your own images, and you can just keep it standard. If you just want it to always be the exact same picture, completely up to you. You can add your logo here, okay, by just clicking here. I think I just uploaded it and it clicked save. Resource pages, so that was again once on the tabs of your website. You know, you can click it on, off if you don't want it. It's completely up to you. There's other information here that you can go down. This one is important, and I do want to stop on this one here. This is where the force your lead to register. So anytime you're doing anything on landing pages or squeeze pages, someone can view the homes or properties by a certain amount of times before they are prompted to register. So it's completely up to you. Excuse me. talk too much. Okay, it's completely up to you. You can go in here and you can pick at how many views before you want them to register. So I've clicked on require registration after specified number of property views, and I picked 2. I felt that after 2 properties, they should be prompted to ask for their information. Excuse me. So website title, here you can change your title on what you want it to say. You can also have a description as well, which appears when sharing on Facebook or Google. So this is really great. You know, you might want to put something here. If you leave it blank, I'm pretty sure it should say your website URL. So it would say, for example, monacarda.exprealty.com. Okay, so you might want to put something there. Again, I haven't done this, so I need to make some changes myself, but definitely, you know, I would recommend to do that. And then you can put in your, excuse me, you should have all your codes in here. This came with it. I didn't have to put this in here. I think the only one I did was the custom widget chat. Instead of the custom widget chat, I put in my calendar, and I have that because if you go on my website, at the bottom, at the bottom I have my calendar instead of the widget chat. So it's up to you what you want to put. I prefer it like this, but it's up to you. Oh, and by the way, while we're on this page here, you can actually change the language of your website. So, you know, if you've got clients who, you know, if English is not their first language, you can go ahead and pick a different language for them. And this is also great for agent attraction as well, too. You can also change it to the language that they speak here. So these are the ones that they have currently, and I'm sure they're going to be adding more as we grow. So this is fantastic. Let's go back over here. Okay, yeah, your Facebook user for chat, your address, if you want to go ahead and put down, you know, our Mississauga location, the first flagship EXP office in Port Credit, you can put that information here. And just, you know, go through this step by step. I'm not going to do deep dives. If there's anything you're not sure about, remember, training video, watch now. Again, it's the same video, the 4 minute and 29 seconds, which is fantastic video. And you can do some customizing that way as well. And to take me back, oh yeah, here we go. So custom navigation. So search label, I put down search. Maybe somebody wants to put down something else, you know, properties, hot properties, I'm not sure. Selling, you know, what's available, maybe listings instead of sell. Finance, maybe, you know, how to finance a home. So you can change these tab names the way you want them and how you would like them to be viewed to your clients. And then, of course, we have at the bottom, we've got the my listings, we've got just listed, we've got just reduced, and you can pick, because they have different ones, you can pick, you know, just, you can pick maybe open houses, you could pick sold, what's sold in the area, that's not a bad one, you know, but I like my listings and I like just listed and of course just reduced, but you can pick whatever you want and use it. Again, there's 3 of them, so you can choose what you like. You can put your Google Analytics in there, agents, and of course, your listings. So your listings, you know, what do you want to show that's available on your website? Do you want to show single family? You know, are you someone who does not do commercials? So maybe you don't want commercial properties to show. You know, maybe you're someone who's not interested in doing farms or industrial. You can check that off. If you're someone who does not care for parking spaces, rentals, like completely up to you. Again, I think it's just great to have everything available, because if someone's on your website searching, let them see everything. Let them see whatever they're searching for. You're kind of like the Realtor.ca, right? So let them view what they want to see. But again, it's up to you. It's preference, right? And down here, we've got some more default displays. I think that's pretty much it. Like, you can go through them step by step. Again, it's very technical and there's a lot of stuff in here, but the basics that you should know is like, what is your website theme? What's a layout that you want it to look like? You know, what's your template colors? And what are some of the, you know, pictures that should populate when someone goes on your website? So if I just refresh for a second here. Sorry, 1 second, let me just refresh. There we go. Oh, there we go. This was the original picture. So this is what would show up, right? So every time someone goes onto your website, clicks your website, this is what they'll see, something different. Back to the KvCore on how to customize. So on the left-hand side, just to get to the tabs faster, you can click on General, Testimonials, Template. So it can just take you right away to where you want to go instead of having to scroll down. Okay. So back, where were we back? Okay, here we go. So website manager. So back to the web and IDX, just wanted to point out here where it says site editor. If you go to site editor here, it's going to take me onto my website, but in a form where I'm able to edit. Okay, and how I know that is because you can see all of these populate here on how to edit your site. So if I want to change this picture, I can click here and I can remove this and add another picture, or I can add or insert a link here. Okay, I can change what this says and put something else. I can also change what this says and put something else here, edit it. It's up to you. I can add a link or I can unlink something if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it that way. Same thing here. So this is another way to actually go onto the website and just change things around. So, you know, maybe if you don't want, you know, this picture of a mortgage, you know, you want it to maybe have something else, you can do that. So again, how I did that is by clicking on web and IDX right here, and then on the top right where it says website settings, beneath that says site editor. So you're just going to click on site editor and that will take you there where you can customize what you like. Okay, site content, I'm just going to spend a little bit time here on the service areas. So sorry, just let somebody in. Okay, on the site areas, so let's say Mississauga. I'll give it a second while it opens up. Because I have so many. So 1 second. I guess because I'm on a Zoom, I'm not sure why it's not working. Okay, anyway, let's say this was Mississauga, right? You can put in keywords in here. So, you know, keywords would be like, what are some things that people search on Google for Mississauga? Like, what are popular things, you know, restaurants, maybe like, you know, certain like landmarks that people like what are some popular things? So you would want to add those here. So that way, whenever someone searches that, your website also kind of falls into those categories. So you can enter as many keywords as you want. You can enter, you know, plain text. you can enter like the display of the text. So if you don't want it to say, let's say Mississauga, you can write something else. It's completely up to you, but I would definitely go in here and customize them. This is really, really good for your website to search like for properties, sorry, for your website to be popular in terms of like searches, and try to populate it to be on the first, second, third, fourth page off Google's. Now, it might not even get to any of those depending on what your strategy and marketing is that you're doing with your Google ads, but this is really important to add those. So those are service areas and SEOs. Okay, custom page, we can kind of dive into this a little later, but quickly I can share with you if you want to add something. So for example, I've added on my website where it says learn more. I have added here pre-register for EXP webinar or register for the Smart CRM training, which is what I do here. So if anybody's interested in wanting to join my training session, they could click here and it would take them to a page where they can fill out some information. So how I got that on my website is right here. Register free Smart CRM training, free webinar registration. And I put this up on May the 6th, 2021. And if I click on edit, you can see the title is Register Free Smart CRM Training. Went under the category of learn more. I put in my URL form in here and I just clicked save. Okay, and how I got that was by going to add new page. And by clicking on new page, I was able to put in my title, my categories. These are the current categories I have. I can pick another category, create a new one if I want to, add the URL and hit save. Okay, and then that will go onto your website. So that's how you create a custom page. Okay, blogs, again, not going to spend too much time, but you literally can click on add and go ahead and add in your blog right here. You can upload it. You can, write it out yourself and click publish now or save as a draft and maybe publish it later on. It's up to you. For those of you who are with EXP, we do have blogs in our marketing center where you are welcome to use them and you can upload them here and you can share them. Excuse me. So that's really, really convenient. That's in Marketing Center of our Okta, okay? And we've got our embeds as well. And we've got our widgets here as well, okay? So don't wanna get you too confused or too overwhelmed. Let's stick to the basics, which is, website manager, get to edit settings, figure out what your template is, figure out, what type you want. Do you want to go with standard, modern, luxury, or do you want to do modern side by side? And of course, what pictures you want, upload your logo if you have one, and just kind of play around with your website. Also, you want to make sure that you have uploaded your picture, your name, your phone number, and your email address. If for some reason you don't see your social media links, you should tap here where it says your name. There's a drop-down box. You want to go to my profile. And on your profile here, you're going to click edit profile. And this is where you're going to enter all your social media. Now, remember, it also offers Twitter, Pinterest, as well, which I do not have, so I have not put that in here. But if you do have them, more looks great. Why not have them follow you on all your social medias? So yeah, that's how you click on adding your social medias, and you have your website and how to customize. So let's open it up to some questions now for everybody. Hello, everybody. There were some great questions in our live Q&A after episode 5. And I wanted to just do a quick little video to share what we were talking about, because I'm sure if these are the questions that the participants who joined the session this morning, if they had these questions, I'm pretty sure you all would have these questions as well. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And okay, perfect. Here we go. So one of the questions were on the SEOs, no one had any listings showing at all. And sure enough, that could definitely happen if you have, if you haven't used this. So let's go back to Web and IDX, and we're going to click on Website Manager. And on Website Manager, this is going to populate here. We're going to go to service areas and SEOs. In the session I had mentioned, I have about 5,031. So if you click view and edit, and you notice that your service area and SEOs has nothing populated here, you can do one of two things. So on my green button here, it says remove all from this list. Your green button probably would say add all on MLS. So you can go ahead and click that, and yours will probably look like mine then, where you will have all of these. Now, if you do not want to have all of these listed on your website or search items, then what you can do is you can click on or leave it as is because you don't have anything populated, and go ahead and add. So add one by one the cities that you want in your SEOs and service areas, okay? So again, the green button here to add all on MLS, or you can simply, if you do have them all already, you can remove all and individually add the ones that you want. In terms of the keywords, something that somebody had asked was like, what would be a popular keyword to use? So let's say this said Mississauga, or it does say 100 Mile House, that's fine. You would use keywords such as, top schools in 100 Mile House, or top schools. If this said Mississauga, you would say top schools in Mississauga, comma, top restaurants in Mississauga, comma. So whatever you think that people would search for on Google, whatever they would type, that's what you want to use as your keywords here, okay? Another question everyone had was, how do you hide the EXP logo on your website? So back to KvCore here, we're going to go to Website Manager. So we're on Web and IDX. This is what populates. We're going to go to Edit Settings. Then we're going to go to Template, which is on the left-hand side, Template Extra Options. And here it says hide office name on home page. You want to click that, okay? Also, somebody had asked the other day, or in one of the previous sessions, how do you change the image, your cover image? So my cover image currently is a circle, which is what I like. But if you want it to be a square, you can go ahead and click square. And if you do not want to have any picture showing of yourself, you can go ahead and click that here. Okay, hope that helped. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.